Hey everyone, it's Frankie. Welcome back to today's class. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to start with our knees nice and wide, soles of your feet together. You can open your feet out like a book if that feels good for you to get your knees even lower. Release through the inner thighs. Nice deep breaths. When you're ready, we'll plant the feet nice and wide and we'll drop the knees side to side, pressing your hips down into the mat. You can have your hands at your chest or behind you for a little bit more support, holding onto the mat. Really good. Finding that internal rotation and external rotation of the hip. Nice deep breaths. From there, we're going to straighten our leg out in front of us, crossing over one foot onto the knee. If you want to deepen the stretch, you're taking your foot, planting it into the mat and releasing through the hips, through the glutes. Or keep that leg straight if it feels better for you. And then gently change sides, pulling it in towards your chest if that feels better. A nice deep stretch through the hips, through the glutes. Ready to work our glutes today. I hope you're feeling good and enjoying the classes. We're going to turn over, finding that 4-point kneel, turning your fingers to point towards the knees. Take a gentle rock back and forwards just to warm up through the wrists today as we're using our wrists quite a bit. Nice deep breaths. When you're ready, we'll turn our fingers back to point forwards. We're going to find that neutral spine, so push into your hands to stay lifted from the chest. We're going to take an exhale as we take the knee out to the side. Exhale, belly button to spine, open that knee. Amazing. Staying strong and stable through the rest of the body, working into that side of our glute. Really good. You can do any of these kickback exercises on your forearms. If it ever gets too much on your wrists, come down onto your elbows. Next time you bring that knee in, can you exhale as you press it back, ensuring we don't arch through the lower back, but stay lifted from the core, belly button to spine. Working into those glutes, pressing into the fingertips to keep lifted through the chest. We don't want to sink the chest down. Amazing. Exhale as you press it back. Next time you extend that leg, can you hold, drawing those semicircles or rainbows with the leg, twisting from your core, from your hips, trying to keep stable through the rest of the body, belly button to spine. As you exhale, reach over with those toes. Amazing. Nice deep breaths. Next time, can you lift the leg? Can you hold with the pointed toe? Exhale as you flex the foot, bend the knee, working into the hamstring, the back of that leg. Exhale each time, belly button draws into your chest. Amazing job. Super, super strong. Stay lifted from the chest by pressing into those hands or those elbows if you're on your forearms. We're pulsing it out just for the last few seconds. Staying lifted, you got this. And then gently take that child's pose, knees wide, fingertips walk forwards. Release through the upper back. Roll out the wrists if you need to. From there, we'll gently lift up, ready for the other side. When you're ready, exhale, open that hip, open that knee. Remember, you can do this on your forearms, elbows under shoulders if you need to. If you're on your hands, wrists stay under shoulders, pushing into the fingers to stay lifted. Really nice. Use that exhale to lift every time, belly button to spine. Can you extend that leg back on that exhale? Inhale, bend the knee in. Really good, super strong. Ensuring we're not arching through the lower back. Lifting up from the core. We're starting with those rainbows on this side, with that leg extended, toes pointed. Can you exhale, reach to one side? Burning out those glutes today. You're doing amazing, super, super strong. You got this. From there, can you keep the leg lifted? Point the toes. Exhale, flex the foot, bend the knee. Working the back of that leg, the hamstring, to pull that foot towards your hips. Amazing. Keep lifted from the core, pressing into the hands. Neck stays long, looking down. Pulsing it out for the last few seconds. Can you lift that foot even higher? Amazing job. Take that knee slowly down, nice and wide. Sit back for a second in that child's pose. Nice deep breaths. We're going to step the left leg forward, keeping the hands on the mat, releasing through the hamstrings. With every exhale, you deepen into that stretch, pushing the weight forwards and then releasing it back, changing sides. Exhale as you press the weight forwards. Feeling that release through the hip flexors. Super, super strong. Gently taking it back. We'll take a roll out of those wrists or those shoulders if you need it. Nice deep breaths. From there, we're going to come down this time onto our forearms, elbows under shoulders. We're going to keep the knees under your hips, and we're going to exhale as we crunch. The knee comes in towards the chest. Rounded spine, chin to chest. Inhale as you extend the leg long. Exhale, encouraging that belly button to your spine in that rounded position. Amazing job working the core and the glutes here. Can you then come wide with the knee, knee to elbow. Exhale, eye gaze towards your knee as you find that crunch. Inhale to press the toes back. Amazing job, nice deep breaths. Super, super strong. Keep lifted from the chest by pressing into those elbows. And then gently take that knee down, crunching in the other side. Right knee into your chest, belly button lifts up to your spine. Really nice, encouraging that rounded spine, pressing into your elbows. Tuck your chin to your chest. You got this, we're nearly there, you're doing so well. This time the knee is coming out wide towards the elbow. As you exhale, look to your knee. Inhale, extend it back. Really good, super, super strong. Working into the obliques here as you look towards that knee, the side of our core. Final few seconds, final couple of reps. You got this. Amazing job. Take that knee gently down, nice and wide, finding that child's pose. Tuck the toes, lift the hips into that downward dog. We'll take one knee into our chest, dropping the shin down, untucking the back toes, sitting up nice and tall, or lower your chest down to where feels good for you. Releasing through the glutes, through the hips. After all that glute work today, you did amazing. You should be so proud of yourselves. I hope you're feeling good. With every exhale, you melt more into that mat. And gently lifting up, hands come to the mat, pressing back into that downward dog. Other knee into the chest, drop the shin, untuck the back toes, sitting up or lowering the chest if that feels good for you. Take one last breath As you inhale, gently lift up, piking the hips, downward dog. We'll exhale, lower the heels, lower the knees. Finding that seated position again with the soles of the feet touching, knees out wide like we did at the start. Lift up nice and tall. Nice deep breaths. Releasing through the inner thighs. Can you take a hold of one ankle or foot and stretch it out to one side, extending the leg, reaching towards that foot if you can. And then gently bring it back to center, change to the other side, pressing that foot away from you, releasing through the back of those legs. You did amazing today. Thank you so much for joining me. Gently bring that foot together, give yourself a little clap, and I'll see you tomorrow.